Hello everybody, welcome to our next Christmas story time. We'll do our acknowledgement to country first. We say hello land, reach down, touch the ground. We say hello sky, reach up high. We say hello friend, hello me, sorry I forgot myself. Hello me and hello friends. Hello everybody. Now, have we got a what's in the box here? Let me look, I'm in Fairyland today. We have. And it's got some nutcrackers on it, I think. Toy soldiers. Let's go. What's in the box? What's in the box? I wonder what it could be. What's in the box? What's in the box? Let's take a look and see. Guess what? There's another box. I have to tip it upside down. We might be able to make a tower with these boxes. We'll sit that one there. And this is a bit smaller. And it's a funny shape. Oh, it's upside down. Hang on, let me turn it up the right way. That's better. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. It's called an octagon. That's a tricky word, isn't it? Here we go. What's in the box? What's in the box? I wonder what it could be. What's in the box? What's in the box? Let's take a look and see. Let me see. Guess what's in the box? Another box! Gosh. Now we'll put those two down there, building a tower, and we'll try this one. I think we better do a fast one. What's in the box? What's in the box? Wonder what it could be. What's in the box? What's in the box? Let's take a look and see. Oh, upside down again. Oh dear, I'm silly. Inside we have a nutcracker. It's a very little nutcracker. And we're going to stand him on top of his tower and he can watch story time today because it's about the Nutcracker suite. I'll put this on. As in the Nutcracker. Now, it's a beautiful book. It's very special. It's a pop-up book. It's E.T.A. Hoffman's The Nutcracker, an enchanting pop-up adaptation. And the story's retold by Jessica Southwick. Illustrations by Nico Ng. There's some tricky names to say. Paper engineering, that means the person who made it pop up for us and did all the cutting, is by Yevgenia Yeretskaya. Sorry, I tried, but I'm not very good at it. Now we'll open it up and see what happens. Wow, look at that. Everything about Christmas Eve was good. The sights and the sounds and the smells, and it was like a wonderland. But Fritz and Marie could only see through a peephole. They were looking through the keyhole to see what was happening inside. Just going to do a very short version of it today. And when they went through, it was beautiful. Let me just get that back. There we go. Their godfather, Judge Drosselmeyer, towered over his gifts. He had so many toys there. And Fritz wanted all the toy soldiers, so he came down and started playing with all the toy soldiers. And then the godfather, Drosselmeyer, smiled mysteriously and gave Marie a very special doll. Can you see him there? Here's the Nutcracker. The doll was smartly dressed with buttons and trim, and Marie loved him. She held him very carefully, but her uncle told her that if you get a nut and you put it in the middle of his teeth, in his jaw, and you press down, it can crack the nut open. That's why it's called a nutcracker. And he cracked it in half when he put the nut in there. Marie was entranced. She reached out for the nutcracker and hugged it to her heart. That was lovely. They're having a ball. You know what a ball is? It's a very special dance where everyone dresses up and they go to a big hall and then they go dancing, and there's usually a band or an orchestra. Okay, let's close down the tree, see what happens over the page. Fritz soon caught sight of the Nutcracker, and he insisted on a turn with him. He ran for the treats table and dug out the largest nut he could find, and he wrenched the Nutcracker open and shoved the nut in, and crack! Guess what happened this time? It wasn't the nut that broke, it was the Nutcracker that broke. Marie flew to the toy and scooped him out of Fritz's hands, and she tucked herself into a quiet corner behind the boughs of the Christmas tree, and she pulled a ribbon from one of the gifts and wrapped it round the Nutcracker to fix his jaw. She rocked him in her arms and sang bits of nursery rhymes and lullabies, and eventually she fell asleep under the tree. Then she had a dream. Her dreams were very strange. There were two queens. One was human and the other was a mouse. And they were arguing. They were very cross with each other. And she saw a baby turned into a goggle-headed creature. This sounds like a very strange dream. And she saw a young man turn a grown-up goggle-headed creature into a lovely lady. And she saw the same man, so like her Nutcracker. There's the Nutcracker. It was her Nutcracker, but the lady didn't like him. She turned away. She didn't like him at all. And she shooed him away. That wasn't very nice, was it? Can you see what's over here? That's a seven-headed mouse. That's very strange. Marie woke to the sound of the clock chiming midnight and a chorus of squeaking sounds. The party had ended and all the guests were gone, and instead mice were fighting. They were fighting against the toy soldiers. Oh dear, the Nutcracker, what was going to happen? This is the seven-headed mouse. Has he really got 7 heads? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. They stood and they fought and they fought. Oh, it was awful. And then Marie was so scared she took off one of her shoes and she threw it at the seven-headed mouse. The slipper spun through the air and then it landed on the seven-headed mouse. Then all the crowns were gone and poof, just like that, it was over. The Mouse King was vanquished and his troops scampered away. What a cheer arose in the ballroom that night. The Nutcracker reached his hand to Marie, and taking it, she found she was suddenly not even as tall as the Nutcracker. She'd shrunk. And then they went sailing in a beautiful swan. Marie just loved spending time with her friend the Nutcracker. They sailed past many lands, and then they came to rest and they were welcomed by the Sugar Plum Fairy. It's very magical. I think that must be her kingdom. Can you see her kingdom there? With all the lollies on the house? It's beautiful, isn't it? And then she sat them down and they were entertained by lots of people dancing, one group after another. First there was a Spanish matador, he's down here, and a maid in ruffled sleeves. Is that one there? Yeah. Then they were followed by a trio of Arabian dancers in silk pantaloons. Goodness me. And then there were 4 Chinese dancers. And who else was there? Oh, some Russian dancers were swirling around as well. There's the Arabian ones and the Russian dancers and the Chinese dancers. There were so many wonderful costumes, and the dancers were kicking and spinning so quickly they blurred before Marie's eyes. What a wonderful sight. There was a pause in the dancing, and all the spectators craned to see who would be next to perform. Slowly behind a heavy tapestry curtain was Mother Ginger, and she appeared with her enormous hair. Can you see all her hair there? And with her hair had icing and lollies in it. Goodness me, and gingerbread men and candy canes. And her skirts were as wide as a carriage. And guess what? When it opened up, what was there? Gingerbread men. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gingerbread men. so beautiful. Finally, the sugar plum fairy took the floor. Flowers streamed in her hair. Can you see her? She's beautiful. And clustered around her in a perfect bouquet. All was quiet. Then the sound of a distant music box drifted in. The fairy began to dance. She floated in front of them, spinning shapes in the air, and the flowers wove patterns around her. The air around her shimmered with magic, and the Nutcracker took Marie's hand and held it tightly. In an evening filled with lovely things, this was the loveliest of all. Marie turned to the Nutcracker and whispered, "You are more dear to me than anything." The air continued to shimmer and sparkle, and Marie looked with wonder all around her and at her beloved Nutcracker, who shimmered so hard she blinked, then blinked faster and faster and faster. Then what happened? Marie woke up. It was all a dream. She was still in the corner behind the boughs of the Christmas tree. She'd slept there all night. She glanced up and was startled to see her godfather, Drosselmeyer, looking down at her with a laughing grin. He'd just arrived. Marie's breath caught. Oh, he brought someone else with her. Do you know who it was? Could it be the Nutcracker? But no, this was a real boy. He twinkled and he laughed. She was so happy to see her dear friend who had come to life. And then later, I think they might have got married. Do you think so? I wonder. That's the end. Did you like that beautiful pop-up book? Oh, I forgot to fold up the gingerbread lady. If we don't fold her up, the book doesn't shut. That was an amazing book, wasn't it? All a dream, but a little bit magical as well. Now, I wonder, I think here, hiding somewhere, is a queen mouse and a king mouse. Not the seven-headed one, just a very pretty queen or a king. I think we need to go looking in Fairyland. Can you see any mice there? Oh, I can see a little elf there. Okay. Someone asleep, another one asleep, another one. They're all up. Can you see? This is the king mouse. Now, I wonder where the queen is. I think we might have to look further because the queen's not here, is she? Now, I'll just move that a little bit so Steph doesn't fall over it or me. And we'll look here. I still can't see any. Can't see the queen mouse. Goodness gracious. No, I can see. You need to get back on your bridge, I think. Hello, Gilbert. Look, Gilbert's decorated like a Christmas tree. He's even got bells on him now. And his beautiful star on the top, I think it lights up. I don't know whether you can see in the daytime. Let's wish really hard. Wish really hard. Can you see some lights in him? A little bit. I'll take a photo tonight so we can see it better. Now, guess what? Come on. Round here with a beautiful gnome and his Christmas tree is the sugar plum fairy. And under the gnome's beard, I think I can see the queen mouse. Should I put the king there as well? Then they're all together, having a lovely time. Now, they did so much. Look down there. There's a present under Gilbert Henry the Christmas tree giraffe. I wonder if it's for me. I might. Do you think I should open it? I'm going to try and open it. It's very big. It's got a special light here too, I think. It's very pretty, isn't it? Oh, matches my green back of my... Oh! Something fell out of my present! Oh, just what I want. Sparkle shoes. I better take these pom-pom shoes off and we'll try the sparkle shoes on. I wonder if they'll be my size. Let me see. Are they going to fit me? Yes. Oh, perfect. Now, what else is in here? Let me look. Oh, a beautiful sparkle hat. I'm so lucky. There we go. Sparkle hat, bit tight. And Sugar Plum Fairy, did you give these to me? I think they're wings. I wonder if they'll fit. We'll have to see. Could be a little bit tricky. Steph getting them on. Maybe I put one on first.
Yep.
What have I done, Steph?
Okay.
Can I put that on or not?
Yep.
I just sewed new things onto them and I think I've done them a bit tight.
There you go, record. That's it.
Oh.
Oh, how's that?
Oh,
Oh, hang on, yes.
except I've...
I think put them upside down.
Oh no!
I don't know.
Are they upside? Are they better? Is that better? I put new elastic in here and I think I've done it too short.
I think you need to turn around for me.
Wings are tricky things.
They are.
That'll do.
Yeah.
That'll be all right. I'll change them around later, Steph, because I really want to try some whirling and twirling with the Sugar Plum Fairy. Let's see. Would you like to come with me, Sugar Plum Fairy? No, you want to watch. She wants to watch. Okay, here we go. Twirling and whirling. Lucky I wore my twirly whirly dress today. Beautiful. Do you like twirling and whirling? Do you want to try twirling and whirling with me? I'm going to stay here and dance with Sugar Plum Fairy, and I will see you next week for the last story time. Bye.